Donald Trump has made and plans to make a lot of really bad moves in areas like immigration and war. We're watching the situation both in Venezuela and in Iran. But when it comes to our previous conflicts, the way that he is acting vis-a-vis our soldiers who've committed horrendous acts during that conflict, he's got an interesting strategy. President Trump has indicated that he's considering pardons for several American military members accused or convicted of war crimes, including high-profile cases of murder, attempted murder, and desecration of a corpse, according to 2 US officials. So let's give you some examples of the people that might be pardoned, and some, by the way, who already have. So one request is for Special Operations Chief Edward Gallagher of the Navy SEALs, who is scheduled to stand trial in the coming weeks on charges of shooting unarmed civilians and killing an enemy captive with a knife while deployed in Iraq. In 2017, SEALs told investigators Gallagher walked up to a teenage ISIS fighter being treated by medics and stabbed the prisoner to death with a hunting knife. One senior SEAL said he routinely parked an armored truck near villages, quote, and emptied the truck's heavy machine gun into neighborhoods on the other side with no discernible targets. So there are other examples, but that is a pretty good one for the sort of people that Donald Trump is looking to potentially pardon. The others are believed to include the case of a former Blackwater security contractor recently found guilty in the deadly 2007 shootings of dozens of unarmed Iraqis, dozens. The case of Major Matthew Goldstein, the Army Green Beret accused of killing an unarmed Afghan in 2010, and in the case of a group of Marine Corps snipers charged with urinating on the corpses of dead Taliban fighters. That standing out as pretty horrendous, but also, I guess, far less consequential than literally gunning down old men, young girls, groups of civilians, murdering prisoners, and things of that sort. So of those people that we've mentioned, Trump has already singled 2 of those individuals out on Twitter, calling Major Goldstein a US military hero and praising Chief Gallagher, the guy who knifed to death a prisoner for his service to the country. And yeah. So he's already pardoned, by the way, 1 or 2 for some of these acts, killing Iraqis during interrogations. That was Michael Behana. We've talked about him previously. We had Ken Clip inside of 2AT Investigates on. And now this could become a trend where if you are a person who has murdered civilians abroad, thank you for your service.
Right, just to put things in perspective, that like there are people right now serving life in federal prison without the possibility of parole for marijuana convictions. But the president is looking, it's an excuse. As long as you were in the military, it's okay if you use that as an excuse for sadistic, like sociopathic, murderous, awful, often racist behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, Gallagher is accused of killing a schoolgirl, also an elderly man, both unarmed. Being at war with another country is no excuse to just kill innocent civilians.
Yeah.
Just to like, and this is not like a military thing. This is that there are bad people in every aspect of the world, and some happen to have a job where they have guns.
Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't seem super complicated to me. I mean, I think that we understand, we're taught in kids' cartoons that with great power comes great responsibility.
Right.
You've been given the power of life and death, and if you deal it out irresponsibly, yeah, you could end up going to jail. Even though you have been put in a horrendous situation that I wouldn't wish on anyone, that we never should have been involved in. If you go to that place and you take your Humvee and you park it near a residential area and you start spraying the houses with a machine gun, I don't care that you went through basic. I don't care that you were willing to die for your country. You were also willing to kill indiscriminately for your country when you weren't ordered to do so.
Right, not for your country, just for your own entertainment.
Exactly.
That's how crazy it is. That's what
if your own biases or hatred or
on civilians is. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That is just for your own weird sadistic entertainment. Like, and then also just like how if you compare it to the Navy SEAL team that took out Osama bin Laden and that meticulously planned, I'm missing the word, operation, yeah. And we spent years calling those people American heroes. And he's basically using the same thing to talk about somebody who did something that everyone agrees is just awful.
Yeah, and what will that term mean when Donald Trump is done using it? And look, we don't have a ton of time, but look, philosophically, why is he doing this?
Right.
Well, partially because Fox News has been holding up these individuals saying that they need to be pardoned, and he does what Fox says, but also this is just another plank in the foundation of fascism. It is the elevation of the military above all else. It's the militarization of society. It is saying that if you go abroad to kill people for us, people who don't look like us, they lead different lives that we hate for a number of different reasons, we don't care what you do while you're doing that. You can brutalize these people, you can rape these people, you can murder these people, civilians, little girls, old people, we don't care. Right. You're better than those people. Do whatever you want. And that's what they're saying. That is the message that's being strongly sent. It's not just that they're going to help these people out. For the people who are currently serving abroad, whatever percentage it is that are bad apples, that would love to start gunning down civilians. I hope that that's very rare, but they're seeing this. And how will they act in the future when they are given the clear message by the president, the most powerful person in the country and the world, that they will be protected, they will be let off if they brutalize these people. Thank you very much for watching this clip from the Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.